this bitch all the way to motherfucking smithereens. Now, I'm not gonna do that because I gave my word I wouldn't tear this motherfucker up. I got some shit I can call on that I'm not gonna call on because I promise I wasn't gonna tear this motherfucker up. You right, Tina. Just like goddamn surgery. You know, the master say stick it in, break it off, and make it hurt. That's how they wake each other up. The 144,000 is all women, Traquan. Get that bullshit out your head now that you one of them. If you got a penis and some testicles, you not 144. You don't fit. It's right in Revelations if y'all know how to read. It tell you that the 144 is women. It's not a mistake. It's not a misprint. It's been in the motherfucker since the book been there. They haven't updated it or revised it out of there. It's still there. The 144,000, according to Revelations, is all 144,000 women. That's it. So that don't mean everybody gonna be gone. It's gonna still be dudes here because somebody got to protect them. They say the meek shall inherit the earth and the strong will lead. The meek is the women. The 144,000 they talking about. This day shit, this day watch. I'm the motherfucking overseer to pass the food back to the motherfucking rightful motherfucking owner. That's my job. Yeah. Sometimes motherfucker gotta hit you where it hurt. Sometimes motherfucker gotta hit you where it hurt. Yep. And you know that was also the Valkyrie was the name of the group they sent to go hit Hitler too. Yeah. See, the thing about the divine feminine is it don't mean that the woman is better than the man or less than the man. What it means is this. Earth is a feminine planet. And if you want balance on Earth, then the feminine is the central pivot of the balance. Where the woman is not in her place, then the balance is absolutely off on Earth. There is no balance on Earth if the woman is not in her proper place. Because if the woman is not in her proper place, children are raised properly, first of all. So if the children are raised properly, some of them children are going to grow up to be, hopefully, men. And if he's not raised properly, then what kind of man is he going to be? You see, it's a cyclic destruction by keeping the women subjugated. You keep the children subjugated. But when you subjugate the children, you subjugate the next generation. This shit is easy. It's not hard. All it is a group of people on Earth, a significant number, to affect the collective consciousness, has to agree to balance the scales. That's it. We ain't going through that bow down and kiss God's feet ass shit. Them fake guys wanted you to do that shit. We didn't do that shit before they came, and they taught us to do that shit when they got here. Well, I'm going to stop us from doing that shit when them bitches leave. I'm going to stop them from doing that. When them motherfuckers leave, ain't going to be no big eyes and little U's. Motherfucker, make your life what you want it. Yeah, they is. They know what I'm talking about. Nature know. I don't have to be right. Nature know I'm right. The human don't have to know I'm right. Nature know I'm right. You know? All the motherfuckers, they telling me, tear this bitch up. We ready to get them motherfuckers, get this shit over with too. The birds ready. So, it's been kind of interesting dialogue, and I got to answer some questions today. I like when people ask questions, because that give me yeah, they know what's up. See? Yeah. What's up, birds? Is it time to set this shit off? Really? Just me or the troops? How we do it? Just me. They just want me to set it off. They want me to set this shit off. I shouldn't even did that on public. But motherfuckers see me talking to the birds, they already think I'm crazy. never knowing that this shit run in the native land of my ancestors. My grandfather used to talk to all the animals. That's how he knew what was wrong with it when they was sick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spirituality exists within. That's a fact. Yep. Hey, them birds ain't for no games, man. They ain't for no games. Shit. My dog's ready. They keep running to the door. Let's go set this shit off. I can't do that. You know what? I think they is blue jays. Yeah, put on my glasses and I can see exactly what they is. They right there, right in front of me. About 30 feet away. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. It's an old um liberation song. I think it was written by James Weldon Johnson. And the song say, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Nigga, make that shit hit the clouds up there. Yep. Yep. Well, you know, being from the Bird Clan originally as the Hootie Thoth, they gonna always respond to me. Um, it's crazy because I go into the pet store and all the birds will stop and look. Fish swim to the glass and they laugh and they be thinking it's cute. I be like, yeah, that ain't cute to me because they telling this shit on me and somebody gonna come in one day and recognize me be too soon. So I had to limit where I could go. Yep. Like a child and a mother. Like a child and a mother. So, they can figure it how they want to figure it. Measure it how they want to measure it. Stack it how they want to stack it. Um, the balance of the divine feminine comes from the primordial source of creation. It's a direct order. Before the masculine took control and subjugated the feminine, you read about it in the Book of Enoch, the Wisdom of Solomon, Book of Revelations, the Book of Daniel. All of them together tell you about the dirt, the grievance that was vexed and answered, and the punishment that was meted out. It's all in those books. It's not a secret. But what it is some of it, it's written in a form only certain people understand it. It's signs and symbols for the conscious and awakened man. So all these motherfuckers talking about they conscious, run. Run, because if you motherfuckers keep fighting each other like y'all doing, I guarantee you when I get my motherfucking shit right, you're going to be the first motherfuckers I send off world with that shit. Off world with that hating ass, divide and conquer ass bullshit. You conscious motherfuckers. You so-called aware ass niggas that's sitting here constantly tearing each other down in the face of liberation instead of finding your motherfucking platform on the liberation forum. Fuck your feelings. I don't give a fuck if I love you. Fuck your feelings. You don't give a fuck about man. Fuck your feelings. You're going to be the first motherfuckers because you the worst motherfuckers. When the leadership is rogue and the people need leadership, you get rid of the rogue leadership. That's just the way it is. Right? So we're going to wrap it up here. You know. Try to have a little fun on this one. Sing a little bit. I ain't feel like doing no dancing. Fuck all that Charlie Chuck shoe and shit. But, Share the video. Wake somebody up. Everybody today, wake one motherfucker up that they can reach. One. If everybody wake up one motherfucker, that's one motherfucker closer to the goal. If you fuck around, be badass, and wake up 10, we'll really set this shit off. So, y'all, do y'all job. I did, man. I got all the keys. Trying to get y'all the kingdom. Y'all act like y'all running from that shit. So, peace out from here. Science. It's not haphazard. It's not random. It's technique. It's formula. It's bringing all of these different things into a central point of view. Third eye mentality. Third eye mentality is different from opening your third eye. Third eye mentality is where you see all things converging. In your mind's eye, you condition yourself that everything means something, and I just got to find out how it all connects. Third eye vision. When you open your third eye, it'll do it automatically on its own. It'll do it automatically on its own. So they be telling us, oh, he's a false Christ. They'll tell you in a minute. But they never tell you that the only reason that they know is because they know Christ is a woman, Isis, queen of heaven and earth. And that the Son of Man is called the Son of Man as a derogatory term to make mockery of not having a biological father when she produced him, Heru, the widow's son, born without the aid of a man. The only one born wise enough to be the self-raised master, the master of masters, embodying the full wisdom of the ancient wisdom king himself, Thoth. I'm just telling you how the game go. So put your preacher on the spot. Go sit down with him and watch this. If he went to Bible school, make him watch it. And say, why you didn't tell me about the ancient tablets? And why you didn't tell me about the Babylonian doctrines of the Mishnah and the Talmud that influenced the Old Testament, of the old liar who was a liar in the beginning and there was no truth in him, who decided to subjugate the women. He decided to subjugate the women as a rebellious act because he couldn't produce a child on his own like the queen of heaven and earth did. He felt jealous. So he wanted to make a move for the throne as if the Galactic Council was going to sit there and let him do that, which would have been a damn fool to do some stuff like that. He got his ass kicked. But they waited good till their son was out of position because they know he was going to kick their ass. You know, and so that left a vacancy because the war broke out and it was so bad they had to quarantine the Earth zone and strip everybody of their memory until they try to get back some order to the chaos that was established when Enlil tried to move for the throne of the queen of heaven and earth with his punk ass. And he called himself Yahweh in the Old Testament. In the New Testament, he was trying to offer the son the world in order to kiss his ass because he know that at some point he gonna have to bow down too. So he want to try to offer him the whole world. It's all right there in your book. It ain't no secret. It ain't like I'm coming up with some new and unfounded information. It's right there in the book. It's not a secret. It's just that they told you to look at it how they tell you to look at it from according to the Nicene Creed. Why would they write a creed on something that's innate in you? They can't do it, you know. So when you see when it say Paul saying that the Christ found it not blasphemy to exalt his thinking into the thinking of God, or to make himself one with God in mind and in spirit, he's connecting with his mama. Women have the ability to connect with their child where they can literally be at home washing dishes and they can be seeing everything their child doing at the park. They can see everything their child doing at the park. They don't even have to leave. But they told you to disconnect from your child. So this is why we need to restore the doula center, which, let me show you what they did. In a doula center, women give birth. Before they wipe the child off, that baby is on the teat. Only thing they do is clean their mouth out and slap them on the titty. They don't look for a cry response. They look for the suckle response. That's the bonding response. The cry response is the barrier response. It's the fear response, the terror response. And so at the doula center, they don't want the baby to cry. They suckle and bond with mama. So they take the baby, turn them upside down, open up their mouth, clear the pathway, never to give them a chance to cry, and stick them on the teeth. Then they wait until the baby get done suckling and fall asleep and start cleaning the baby and the mother up. That's the bonding period. Now, this is how you test this. Call your OB-GYN, your prenatal doctor, or whatever field they in, and you ask one question. What happens when the mother looks directly into the child's eyes directly after birth while breastfeeding? That doctor, if they are not going to lie to you, is going to exactly tell you this. That is the strongest bonding portion for a mother and child at that moment. The sooner, the better. Then, if you ask a biochemist what happens in this process, they're going to say, well, the mother is already in oxytocin overdrive. That's oxytocin is the chemical used to cause the contractions of the uterus in order to cause birth. And the areola of the woman stimulates the biological production of the oxytocin. And so while she already in overdrive, oxytocin pairs in the brain with something called beta endorphin and neuroepinephrine and creates a euphoria that they call absolute unconditional love. When the child and the mother bond, they both get to connect on that level. So the doctors now grab the baby, slap him up, pop him on the ass, pain response, fear response. He automatically in the state of terror. He producing adrenaline before he ever knew what his mother's eyes looked like. Before the sensory nerves in his lips locked on to the sensory nerves in her teeth that creates a neurological response in the mother that connects her to the child through him sucking on her areola because of the oxytocin beta endorphin response and what it does to the neuroelectrical pathways between the areola and the child's lips. This is what makes kissing sacred. Between the areola and the child's lips, it creates an arcing effect of bonding energy. Now the baby's brain is producing oxytocin, the same chemical as the mother. When they look eye to eye, now they soul to soul because the eyes are the windows to what? They become one after birth. But you don't want that. Y'all like it the way it is with the torture of the children and all this stuff. Hey. So, I ain't gonna hold y'all with my diatribe. I just know what the problem is and I know what the solution is. And whenever they get ready to come and read my books, I'm waiting on them and they dragging their feet, which is fine, but there's a whole lot of people out there that don't have to be suffering right now. They're suffering. And I got the team on standby, you know, whatever. I got to wait on them to make their moves because they don't know if they really ready as they say they was. I guess supposed to be laying it down like smooth shit, smooth operator. I ain't supposed to be doing that in the secret, so they can keep doing their secret squirrel shit. I'm coming out and flat out telling them what it is. I ain't doing nothing in secret. I ain't supposed to be hiding and ducking. I'm supposed to just come out here, tell you what it is, and do what I do. But y'all getting scared. You know, people get scared to do their part. So now you know all of those fake Christ, Jim Jones and David Koresh and Son of Sam and whoever else they want to name as a Christ type are discovered because Christ is a woman, queen of heaven and earth. Son of man being me. It's only one resurrection, and it's called an Assyrian resurrection. Now, if y'all need some reference for that, just let me know, because I can drop a ton of references on you. And these references is referencing material that predates your Bible by at least a couple thousand years. Now, if they tell you that I'm making this shit up, it's what you ask, was you there? When it was 122 degrees and some motherfucker hanging out in the sun under a tree, asking if they was there, because I was there. I could tell them what direction the wind was blowing. That's what you do. You ask them if they was. I was there. And I know some more people that was there too. And they tell you the same thing I'm telling you now. I was there. I seen it. Now, I done read the book